it's time for math. Math being Thursday, April 16th. Okay? So today you will need your speed drill for lesson 134. It's this one right here. A 10 division table, super easy. And you also need pages 267 to pages 268 out of your math book. We do have a new concept today, kind of new, but I think you'll get it pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and start with our speed drill. You have 2 minutes on your speed drill today. And again, it's just a 10 division table. So 2 minutes. Let me set my timer and go. In about 30 seconds. All right, time is up for that. If you'll just lay that to the side. I think you should have any problems with your 10 division table today. All right, so let's go ahead and go right into our math lesson for today. We are dividing money today. Dividing money. Same concept as division. The only thing that we're adding to it today is we're adding a decimal point and a dollar sign. Nothing else has changed. You will add the decimal point and dollar sign in your quotient, and that's it. Okay? So let's look at your top box, the purple box today. Let's read the steps, and then I'll go through them. Number 1, bring the decimal point straight up and write it in the quotient. Number 2, divide as usual. Be very careful to write each digit in the correct place. Then number 3, write the dollar sign in your answer. Easy enough, right? So number 1, step 1 is to go ahead and bring that decimal point up. We want dollars and cents. Cents being only two places, a ones and a tens place here. That's it. All right, so then we're going to start. If you look at the example, they just take the whole number of 25. If you need to do the 0 step, that's fine. 25 divided by 5. 5, that's right. We subtract 5 times 5. Multiply 5 times 5 is 25, excuse me. We subtract, we get 0. Now, when you bring down your 7, you don't need to put in the decimal down here. Just bring that 7 down just like normal, okay? So now we're going to say 7 divided by 5. How many times can 5 go into 7 without going over? Once. And then when you come and put that 1 up there, you just pop it in beside that decimal. Okay? Decimal's there for you. Just slip it over the 7. 1 times 5 equals 5. We subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 is smaller than 5. We do have another number. So we bring down the 5. 25 divided by 5. Yeah, this is easy, right? 5. 5 times 5 is 25. We subtract. We have zeros. 0 smaller than 5. Nothing else to bring down. So we're finished. And today, luckily, all of your division in number 1 will not have a remainder. They'll all be even divides. So we've divided as usual. Step number 3, go in and just pop in your $sign. Okay? I think they have a little, like 1 dash in there. I put 2. It doesn't matter. $sign's a $sign. Okay? Pretty easy, huh? All right, let's do number 1A together. If you'll give me just a second to... You can go ahead and get that 6 table handy. $21.36 divided by 6. Okay? You can just say somebody had $21.36. They wanted to divide evenly among 6 people. How much money would you get a piece? I mean, something like that. That's why we're dividing money. Okay? All right, so let's get started. We have our 6 table. First thing we're going to do is just come up and pop in our decimal point here so that we're going to be sure we're dividing our dollars from cents. 21 divided by 6 because the 2 is smaller than 6, so we're going to use 21. How many times without going over? 3, correct. Make sure the 3 goes over the 1 so that you're using the whole number of 21. 3 times 6 is 18. You can either borrow, or you can see that 18 and 21 live beside each other in families, 18 being in the teen family, 21 being in the 20 family. You can count it in your head, whichever way you want to do. I'm going to borrow here. The 2 becomes a 1. The 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 8 equals 3. Correct. 1 minus 1 is 0. I'm going to not put in the 0 because it's too many numbers. Okay? 3 smaller than 6. Next step, we bring down our next 3. Remember here, don't worry about bringing the decimal down. You don't need to do that. We don't want 3.3. We want 33. 33 divided by 6. How many times will 6 go into 33 without going over? 5. That's right. 5 times 6 equals 30. We subtract. 3 minus 0 equals 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. I'm not putting that. 3 is smaller than 6, so we're good. And we do have one more number to bring down, which is the 6. And even divide, right? 36 divided by 6. Find it perfectly on our table. It's 6. 6 times 6 equals 36. We subtract and we get zeros. 0 smaller than 6. No next number to bring down, so we're finished. We already have our decimal in. Go ahead and put our $sign. $3.56. You'd get $3.56 a piece if you were dividing this amount of money by 6 people. Then it says to check, so you'll come over for your check. You can go ahead and work as I'm working. Take your quotient. Make sure you're writing in money. $3.56 times 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 goes down plus 3 goes up. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 3. 3 goes down plus 3 goes up. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 3 is 21. Decimal point and $sign. And it checks. Easy? Yeah. Just be sure you're popping in your decimal, because we've talked about, let's just take it out just to see. $356. $3.56. That's a big difference. Big difference. All right, so you can do B through D on your own there. A 4, an 8, and a 9 table, but you will not have remainders. So if you get remainders, something's gone wrong in your subtraction, okay? Number 2, write the Arabic number. You can look back to your Roman numerals in past lessons, or you can look ahead in your glossary, but you're figuring out the Arabic number for the Roman numeral. Flip over to the back. Number 3, solve the story problems. 3A, this is going to be a 2-step problem. One hot dog stand sold 79 hot dogs on Monday, 42 on Tuesday, and 84 on Wednesday. Another hot dog stand sold 122 hot dogs during those 3 days. How many more hot dogs did the first restaurant sell than the second restaurant? Well, they gave you the second restaurant. They sold 122. But for the first restaurant, they only gave you a list of numbers. So the first piece in this is you're going to have to add to find out how many hot dogs were sold by the first stand or restaurant. You can underline 79 hot dogs, 42, and 84. Those are the pieces of information that you need. Add those up. Then you go back and you can answer the question. How many more? When you look in your question, clue word, how many more means we do what? Subtract. So you can take the number of the first restaurant, subtract the number from the second restaurant. Okay? 2-step problem. 3B, Ava's mother bought 3 pounds of blueberries and 28 ounces of raspberries. How many ounces of berries did she buy? Well, I'm just going to add pounds and ounces together. Let's see, 23. No. Can't do that. 28 plus 3. We can't add ounces and pounds together. We have to convert. So quickly, I'll get you started with this so you can see what you're solving for. So this is 3B. You have 3 pounds. So you're writing in your workspace 3 pounds plus 28 ounces. And we cannot add those together because those are different measurements. Equals, what are we solving for? How many ounces? Equals blank ounces. So that's how you're going to set it up. And then you're going to come under. I'm solving for blank ounces plus blank ounces equals blank ounces. And then I get to work. My box will go here. I can bring down 28 because ounces and ounces are the same. And I start working right there. Okay. Number 4. Pop down to number 4 quickly. I want you to look at 4A. Round to the nearest dollar. Just let me put it right here in case you still need that. 4A. That's a little bit different. We have $110. 79 cents. We're rounding to the nearest dollar. It doesn't matter if you have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, whatever here. You're going to look at your cents. 79 is above 50. So we're going to round up to 100. 11. Okay? Still look at those cents. Just go up to the next dollar. If you need to go up, if it was 1 cent to 49 cents, you would just stay at this dollar. Keep it rounded down. Number 5, you have 4, B, and C to do on your own. Number 5, solve the equation. Number 6, you're following the signs. Guys, please be careful with adding your fractions. 1/9 plus 2/9 plus 5/9. Only add your numerators. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. And we're not adding the 9. We don't want to change the pie. It's still in 9 pieces. We're not multiplying. We're not dividing. So we don't mess with the denominator. We leave it the same in addition and subtraction. Okay, you have 6A and B there. Number 7, reduce to your lowest terms. Please remember, don't just write the number in the blank. Reduce means to divide. So you need to figure out what that number is, then divide. The planet Venus spins in the opposite direction than Earth spins. A little tidbit of information for you there. And then write your brain booster, trying to just challenge you a little bit. Write 999 in Roman numerals. All right. So new concept again today, dividing money. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about it, just let me know. All right, so you have your math sheet front and back to do today. And when you're ready, we'll be ready for language.